I think we are live.
Hi.
Welcome everybody to another Saturday night with fun night with Ron Unconditional Love and big awesome these awesome ladies I have with me. My guests are Angela from uh, Cartomancy, Mesquite. Is that right? I
Yeah.
hope I got it right. And I have Aley from Heart and Soul Connected, as you all
Hi,
know,
everybody. Yep.
and KIGARU Teri Suzuki from
Yeah.
KIGARU Spiritual Journey, I believe. That's
Yep.
it.
Hi,
So,
everybody.
yeah.
Happy
So,
Saturday night.
yeah, Saturday night was fun. Fun night. I always have a fun night on Saturday night. So, I want to say hi to some people in here. There's people. Oh, wow. I haven't seen you for a while. Sophie's in the house.
I know. Hi, Sophie. It's good to
Taro,
see you.
I
Yeah.
think she changed her name. Taro with Sophie.
Tara with Sophie. There you go.
Hey, wow. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. So, if one of my moderators could put their link to these awesome ladies' channel so that people can go and subscribe, it's all free. Hit the bell to be notified.
Thank you.
Make sure. I don't mind.
And I
I'm
just
in-
tell everybody I can't post tonight for some reason. My posts are not posting when I say hi to everybody. Please let me know that I'm glad you're all here and thank you for being here. And I'm sorry I can't say hello in the chat. Okay, thank you.
yeah, YouTube. YouTube did that there. Not me. It's YouTube. YouTube does funny things though.
Mhm.
Plays the games with our channels and everything. So, oh my God, yeah. Welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome. Geez. Let's go down the list, and I'll miss the questions. If you have questions, put them in caps and emojis.
Right.
I don't do politics. No politics. No medical questions. The rest, all good. Personal questions.
Okay, where'd I go? I kind of lost
Okay.
it. I got somewhere.
Okay. Now, Angela, can you talk about yourself and your channel and how?
Hang on a second. I can't find the stream on my screen. Oh, there we are. Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do a lot of different shows. I'm on with Gerald a lot and with Deb. We do the Woo Woo Witchery coffee chat and a lot of different things. Caffeinated and unfiltered shows. Everybody loves those.
Mhm.
And I've started taking personal.
That's what I told you about YouTube. What it does, they got me unsubscribed from your channel. That's what I'm saying. They do that.
Crummy.
And I go like
Crummy.
this, and I wonder what.
Yep.
What?
Mhm.
So,
Yep,
thank you
and I
for
started doing personal readings and you can reach me at cartomancymesquite@gmail.com.
Okay.
Excellent.
And Teri, for people that don't know you yet on your channel, what do you do and how'd you get into YouTube anyway? I know a little bit about you, but most people know.
Well, I took classes from Susan Lynn and medium Kim Copeland, just like Ron did.
Yeah, I do.
And and Aley.
Yep.
And so I have a channel, KIGARU Spiritual Journeys. Right now, I'm mostly reading live with whoever invites me on. But I also go to in-person metaphysical fairs and read. So some people in our audience that live near me have gone to the fairs and actually met me in person and got a reading.
Oh, that's nice.
I know.
And yours truly over there, Heart and Soul Connected Aley. She came to one of the shows with me, and she was at the booth, and then she actually was read with me. We read a room. So basically, what we do on YouTube, we did in a room full of live people, and
Wow.
Aley was reading too.
It was fun. We had a good time.
Fun. So that's
Yeah.
what I do. I just try to. I do a lot of things. I guess my main thing is I take people on spiritual journeys.
Oh yeah, and they're beautiful, I tell you. Yep.
And of course, we had Aley. Aley, When I first started my channel, that's where I met her. She invited me on her channel. She always invites new people. When I was new, everybody was inviting me on their channel. I said, "Wow, what's going on?" You know. And I started my channel,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
anyway, she's
Oh,
yeah, very grateful for that, Aley. Thank you
thank you, Ron.
for all
Thank
you
you.
do.
Thank you.
Anyway, you open doors for a lot of people because
Mhm.
open doors for a lot of new people that come on YouTube. So tell us about Aley. Where's she
Tell
at
us about
today?
Allie. Oh, Allie wants to retire from being a college professor. She's tired of working and she wants to just do this. So,
Yeah,
uh, yeah, we have lots of shows. Teri's on quite often, either mediumship or on Sundays. Angela's been on several times. Yes,
Yep.
I have brought on all kinds of people,
Mhm.
and I appreciate being invited to their channels as well. So thank you so much. And Ron, I gave Ron maybe a scare today because I was supposed to let him know when my husband wasn't home so I could come on Saturday because I only see him once every other week. And he just decided not to come home. And
Oh.
my daughter was here and I'm like, oh, I got to let Ron know. But anyway, so sorry about that, everybody, but I'm glad to be
Okay.
here with all of you. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I say, you have to go with the flow.
Go with the
So,
flow.
Mhm.
Thank you for going with the
couple
flow.
hours, she says, "Hey, I'm available card reading tonight." I said, "What? Please, give me a chance." So I went with the flow, and I
Well,
opened
thanks
the
for
door.
adding me with these lovely ladies. I
Yeah.
appreciate it. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just reading the chat though. You guys say hi to. I'm just uh, putting up the questions. We have 5 already.
Yeah, Tarot Stash is here.
Yes.
Zero there.
I know. And Deb is here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sorry I can't write in the chat, but I know that I love you and I see what you're saying. So thank you.
Mhm. I remember you saying, Aley, I was at 700 subscribers. I don't know, 600, 700. She said, "You get there 1,000." I don't know. I don't know.
Just take
You
some
know,
time.
YouTube is quite a lot of work to get build a channel. You know, it's just
It is.
like that. You know.
That's
And,
right.
now I'm over the 2,000, but
That's wonderful, Ron.
I'm
See?
staying there though. I
Look
mean,
at
I'm
you.
just there. It's not going. It's going like this.
Mhm.
Just playing games, like I said.
They do
Unsubscribing
that with
people.
me all the time. I get the
So,
games too, so I get it. Yeah.
mhm. So anyway, some people said they don't even get noticed, and I said, "Geez, how?" I've seen my going on live, and I get a
Yeah.
notice 20 minutes later that I was on live.
Mhm.
This is weird. There's all kinds of stuff going on with YouTube, but it's
Mhm.
not only me. I've heard it from other people too.
Oh, Karen, that's great. She found everyone after finding Ron. So see,
Yep.
you
There you
bring
go.
on people. You bring on people too, and that's how they find other people. So
Yep.
Yeah.
thank you, Ron. Yeah.
Well, well, me, I have to say thank you to Debbie Freebird. I have to say thank you to Karen Sage, Healer, all these people, because I was like you guys in the chat, uh, wanting to get readings, wanting answers, wanting healing.
Mhm.
Once I got the healing, I had to pull the go. Oh, Jesus, I don't want to put my face on YouTube. Yeah, there we go. Back on YouTube, and the way we go. Back on YouTube. First time on YouTube, be back to reading. Because I didn't want to do this stuff. Because, I had quite an experience with that.
Mhm.
That shocked me. And it wasn't, at the time, it wasn't bad. It's just that they take you when your pants are down. You're not expecting it. That bang. Yeah, she's going, "Oh, wow." No, I didn't mean it that way,
Not
but
bad.
anyway.
Oh no.
Yeah. But you're not doing any reading. You don't know any tarot cards, and Spirit takes over and says, "Boom, tell this person ta 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 ta." And I did that, and I said, "What the hell did I just?" And Spirit just took over like that. And I mean, they do it. They really did it. I didn't realize what was happening until I said something, and then the person goes, "Geez, you read tarot cards," and he gets up and, oh my God, in front of everybody, I'm there. I can't explain the friggin' thing. No, I mean? They did
Yep.
so many times to me. So I started reading tarot cards, and I started taking calls at home. Your mistake. Big mistake. Because people were hanging on to every word I was saying, and geez, I said, I'm mad at this. I threw all the freaking cards. I said, I'm not doing this anymore. And I stopped doing it for years. So, until they got it wrong again. So, there you go. Yeah. Oh, Leslie King says, I found Ron on Maya. Black Cat. Yeah, Maya was, you know, Maya, Black Cat Pearl.
Yeah.
She's not feeling well. But she's back on a little bit now.
Sometimes you just have to jump in with both feet, Leslie,
Mm-hmm.
because we're all we all go through stuff in the very beginning when we have a channel. I wish you well.
Yeah, but well, you know, it's like everybody else. I guess I was in fear energy. I was afraid to say what I had to say. I was afraid to express all what I've been through in life and share that.
Mm-hmm.
How am I going to do? Should I say that? Should I? Then I started doing that, talking about the near-death experience, and then talking about my personal life, and started helping other people. That was the main goal: help other people, help humanity, help heal. I was healed that way, so why shouldn't I be doing the same thing? So
That's right. And then when all else fails, you can tell us about Mr. Foreskin.
That story is way out there. So.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah. What Sally's talking about is that I was about 18 years old, young. I was out West Canada, and I went in this unemployment insurance, they call it, okay, to find a job. They used to have rooms. You sit in a waiting room. Everybody sat there until they called your name. When they call your name, they bring you back individually in the back and interview you and this and that. That's the way it worked. So I'm sitting there with a couple of friends of mine. I'm sitting there waiting, you know, in the waiting room, just full. It's full. So this young lady comes out and yells out the person's name. Mr. Foreskin, please. Oh my God. Jeez, when I heard that, I almost pissed myself. I laughed so hard, my belly was sore.
It's still funny, Ron. It's still funny. Yeah.
And I never forgot it.
I feel bad for him. I feel bad for the guy.
She turned red. She turned all colors, but everybody was laughing the whole room. I mean, geez, I think it's about time you change your name, but
yeah, really.
I don't know. But I never thought I would hear something like that. You know? But I've heard some good ones too. Like,
I bet you have.
There's people in here shared that they had doctor to go in for surgery, and the doctor's name was Dr. Slaughter. What the hell? You don't get a surgery for Dr. Slaughter.
Dr. Slaughter?
Yeah, they were doing this stuff.
Oh my God.
It's funny, but imagine the person is going for surgery. And here's that name. You just want to back out somehow.
Oh, yeah, Mama, you're funny.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
So, I want to say a big shout out to all my moderators and everybody is here sharing your time and with us. Thank you for being here. Thank you. So, moderators are great. You know, they share their time.
You used to be one of mine.
And help each other's channel and welcome everybody. It's like open the door to your house. The channel is like open the door to your house and say hi to everybody that's coming in. So you're welcome, everybody. So safe place to be. And that's why I have subscribed only 5 minutes at least, because you don't get trolls. So. I don't like trolls. You don't. Yeah, I've been messing with them a little bit. I've had that experience. When I first started being a moderator, I was on somebody's channel and 35 trolls walked into the channel. You go crazy trying to boot them up. 35 times. Oh, it was crazy. So I remember that. So we have 9 questions up there. Let me see.
Okay.
Okay. I'll tell you which ones I have. Pisces, Paula, Leslie King, Viviani, Katina, Jesse Lynn, Jessica Lynn, JR, Dan Artist, Amanda Carroll. I got JR twice for some reason. I think he marked it twice, that's why.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, maybe. Yep.
Yeah, it happens. So let me see where we're at. Yeah. And oh yeah, Mama Meow is in the house. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we're going to start with this one. Because we have Vivian. Is it the first one? No, that's not the first one. Give me a second. Paula. I
Ooh.
was a dancer at the Moulin Rouge in France. I've heard of Moulin Rouge in France.
Dun,
Around
dun, 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 dun. Can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Sophie had a question, JR says.
Sophie?
Hmm.
I didn't see her.
I don't know, Ron.
Well, could you put back in because I can't find it. I'm not gonna.
Okay.
Or
That's fine.
JR, if you have the question, if you know there's a question, put it up for as you're one of the moderators. Oh, okay. I got you. Sophie, I got you. Thank you. I got you up there.
Do we are we going to answer that one about the Moulin Rouge?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, was there? I was at Moulin Rouge. Was there burlesque in that time? 1920? Did that exist, burlesque?
Mm-hmm.
It did, eh?
Yeah, they
What's
did the
the first
can dancing and stuff.
That's the first thing that came up to my mind. My mind burlesque for some reason. I said,
Uh-huh.
I don't know if that existed in 1920.
Well,
Okay, I'm getting a definite yes with my pendulum.
ah.
I got a yes with my pendulum as well, but I'm going to ask them to tell me a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
He says, yes, burlesque. There you go.
Yeah.
I don't know how I picked that up, but I think I just instantly came burlesque
Yeah.
for some reason. But
All
I
right.
don't-
Well, I
didn't
got
even
three
know.
cards. I
Okay.
got three. First one I
Give
get
me-
is
Give
infinity.
me a second. Give me a second. I'm going to put you in the hot seat
All right.
so that people can see your cards. There you
Okay.
go.
So we got the infinity first, which means harmony and balance and using Kundalini energy. And of course, that would be what you would be using if you were dancing. You'd be using all that energy inside. And look, I got the sun. So that definitely means yes. It was
Yeah,
success
yes.
and clarity and happiness for you. You love doing it. And look, the theater mask, that's what these people did at Moulin Rouge. They were actors and actresses and dancers and singers.
Mhm.
And so I'm feeling as though, yes, you had a great time there. So I would say that's a strong yes.
She says I was in her Stoll family. So she's talking about Amy.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. But at that time, that was the main entertainment, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
The main entertainment shows. So you were in rated like first class. Put it that way. I hope I said
Awesome.
that right. Anyway, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I said burlesque at first. Anybody else wants to share? You ready?
Yeah, I pulled a few cards.
Okay, give me a second. I can. What's happening here? I can't pull her in. Jeez.
Just take it
No,
across.
I tried, but it won't work for
Oh,
some reason.
Maybe you
I don't
can
know.
now. No?
Yeah, I got it now. I had the.
Oh,
There you are, Angela.
Okay. I got that you were the star at one point in time.
Wow.
That the rainy days were few, and you were very connected to people there
Mm.
and the
Yeah.
place.
Wow.
I got something very similar that you really, really enjoyed doing that you were a excellent dancer, and that you really embraced that kind of the actress part of it too, to really round yourself out.
Hmm.
And then I see that, in the 30s that, you were kind of the main support for your family,
Mm-hmm.
and that made it a little harder. But then I also see that I feel like you started doing the USO in about when
Hmm.
the war came, that you were part of the USO, but I don't see any farther than that.
Wonderful.
Anything more you can tell?
Yeah.
But you loved it and you were good at it and you were able to help support your family. And I think you were the main wage earner.
Mhm. Awesome.
She was something else also. Everything that Terry said, everybody has said. I also get that you were very connected to your feminine side or feminine energy at the
Mm-hmm.
time, okay? Which made you feel good. It's sort of
Mm.
because when you connected to yourself like that, it made you feel good. You, a feel good energy, and you were able to express it the way you express it at the time. So. And to answer your question, you said something about Moulin Rouge. Yeah, in I gotta look at the question. I was a dancer. Yes, what? The answer is a positive yes. I got the ace of
Mhm.
swords.
There you go.
You see, so
Very nice.
I hope that resonated with you. Also today, she's this is why you like music. You like music, and I don't know if you do that uh, when you want to uh, just I don't know. You know what I mean? Like do something to change maybe your energy. You do some listening to music and a little bit of dancing by yourself. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So I don't know if you're doing that, but that's what came to mind. So I hope that resonates with you. And thank you so much for your question.
Mhm.
Yeah. So let me see where I'm at. I gotta find myself first.
Yep.
She said, "Yeah." Uh, okay. Oh, there you go. She says. She says, "I sing along when I hear music." There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There you go. Yep.
She's so happy. She says, "Thank you, all of you. So happy." Yeah. I mean, that's your. So we have Leslie King. He says, "I'm still struggling with the name of a channel. I had one, but sure if it sounds bad.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Why would it sound bad? Uh, I don't know. Don't mind me. I'm looking at the
Call
chat.
on your angels. Ask your angels what they think. There you
Yeah.
go. Leslie, call on your angels and your guides and say, I'd like to know if this resonates, and ask them to come in and help you figure that out. And they should. Maybe you'll have a dream. Maybe you'll be able to listen to them and hear them.
Yeah. It's related to dogs. It's related to animals.
Okay.
I think. Anybody else get something?
Yeah, I pulled a few.
Okay. Go ahead. Thank you.
I got the tower. These are oracle cards. Manifest success. The tower is you're building something here,
Mhm.
and then I got the heart, which is you're being supported. So listen to your guides. They'll tell you what you need to do and what the name is for. And the name of your channel should be a self-reflection. It should talk about you and
Uh-huh.
who you are.
Ah.
Yeah, that's what I said. I just said something about animals, and then she said it's a channel about dogs, pedigree, and judging breeders. I thought I play on
Pedagogy. Yeah.
pedagogy teacher or
Yep.
pedagogy teacher.
Pedagogy. I love that.
I
You
do
can
too.
explain that. You can explain that. Yeah. There you go. Oh, I think that's fun. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a good one.
So
Well, I think it's fun because you're in higher education, so you know that. But I kind of agree with her. That might not go over as well. It might be fun at first, but I get the feeling that you really should take a little time, little quiet time, like in meditation, to just kind of go inside and think of, let them talk to you about the name. I agree with Angela that it should be more a self-reflection. It should be something fun and happy because, you know, there's so much in the whole world of judging and breeding where people are always mean to each other. And I think you should try to make it as fun and happy as possible.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Find a good name.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
hard to pick a name. It is.
I guess just as the teacher, it resonated with me. But yeah, it's got to resonate with others that may not realize it.
It does with me too. It's cute, but I don't think most
A
people.
lot of
are
other
gonna
people
know
won't see it that way. Yeah, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I get it.
it's funny what I'm going to say. Okay, I'm going to put myself in the country. It's funny what I'm going to say. I'm going to say. I don't know. I think the name is going to come out when you're looking at your animals. One of your animals is going to something. An animal will do something in front of you, and you'll catch a name out of seeing that. It's like a sign from the divine. Okay, it's like a sign. So I don't know if that resonates with you, but this is what I picked up. It's like the dog or animal do something, and you say, "Oh my God, I just thought of something that resonate with you," because that's usually divine gets involved. That's how they get involved. Sometimes they want you to see the sign of it, or they want you to see something.
Yep.
And if it resonates with you, thank you so much for your question. Anyway, I don't have any cards, by the way. I just threw it out there what I was getting to. So, because when I started my channel, geez, I gotta find the name. All of a sudden, just 10 seconds later, I had it was raw and unconditional love tarot because of my near-death experience. That's how fast it came on. Okay, I wasn't thinking about it; it just came poof right here, and I said, "That's it." And I haven't changed my mind since then. So there you go. So you know what I mean? But it has to go with something that comes from your heart, that you love and that you're passionate about, and it should resonate with your love and your passion. Because there's energy in it that flows through that. So, thank you for your question. Let me see where I'm at now. Jesus, I've got to read all this stuff sometime. It's a lot of work. There. Okay. We have Viviani. She says, "May I have a message from my spirit team?" Thank you. First answer is yes, you may. Yeah, it's like Sophie said, you can always change the name of your channel. You can. So it's nothing that you can always change it. But
Okay, I got my cards, Ron.
Okay, just give me a second. I'm gonna put you
Yep, take your time. No hurry.
in the hot tube YouTube channel.
All right. So Viviani, I got these really neat cards that call Soul Seeds. And so they're supporting you. Your angels and guides are supporting you. They're standing tall and they're making sure that you know they're there. And that's part of what they were brought here to do. The next one I get is that you are planting seeds. Seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of my soul. And so what you're doing now is planting the seeds for growth that's coming. So that's what I feel. And the last one I got is Loyal Heart. And I really love these two owls looking at each other. It's like, here I am. I have a loyal heart. And so I think your guides are very much loyal to you and try to show you all the time the direction that you need to go. So keep planting those seeds, Viviani. They're working.
What they showed me is almost the same. They just used a different visual.
Okay.
I was just drawn to your feet. They were showing me you walking, and you're kind of walking on a wet, slightly muddy surface, a kind of clay. You're wearing these black shoes that have a crosshatch pattern in them, and the side of the rubber kind of comes up over the side a little bit. And as you're walking, you're leaving these footprints. And I heard them say, in the footprints of giants. As I'm following. And so what they're saying is they're so appreciative of the work you're doing, so appreciative of, that you help all the channels just do such a good job. And they're saying that you're laying down tracks that others can follow. This is so
nice.
You are you're helping so many people, and they're following your tracks, following your heart for giving back. And they're very proud of you doing this. And it's as if these footprints are going to become, something somebody an archaeologist will find someday. That's what it looks like with all this clay.
Thank you. I should have put you in the hot seat.
That's okay.
Busy. I'm sorry. Let me see where am I. Who's ready? Okay. Who read? Aley, did you read?
I already read. Yep, it's Angela's turn.
Because I was mixed up in following chat and taking the question.
Okay, I've got that they're sending you messages. Some of them are warnings to be vigilant, mostly about your health that you need to be working out, and probably are, because the final card, the sun, is health and happiness. So just keep moving.
Yeah.
That's the main message here is just keep moving.
Awesome.
Yeah, she's got a beautiful heart, and she shares it with everybody at the time, and positive. It's like her love, her light with everybody. She shares that every channel she goes to, and gives a lot of her time. She needs to take a bit of that and share it for herself, like that space, that sacred space for herself, self-care, self-love, all that. Because it's great to be like share all this time with others, but you need to share that a little bit of space for yourself also. It'll keep your energy in a certain vibration, So I picked the cards. Okay, what I got, Viviani, I picked the cards from the soul, the journey, the soul's the journey lesson cards. So the first card I got was balance. As you can see, balance. Okay. It says
that's what you just said too.
Yeah, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment.
Beautiful.
without judgment. Okay. The second card that came out was love. I commit to practice the seeing the good things in all, the good in all things. All things. Okay. I know this is it's easy for certain people to see good things in certain people, but for others, we sometimes our judgment, the ego gets involved, and we have this, whoa, and they want to pull you into that space, and you know, it's not easy, but it can be done, especially if you stay in your heart. Basically. And the last one I picked for you, the message is imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind, which you do have. Okay. So that's what I have for you.
Excellent.
Thank you so much for your question. Where we're at. Okay. Right. This is what is the spiritual reason behind me continue to get fired from jobs? Oh. Oh. There's something not feeling right about that question. I don't know.
My first thought is you haven't found the place you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
And you need to. They're saying you're not listening. You're not listening because where you've been and been fired from, you might find something similar again, and the same thing, because it's the lesson that we have to learn. And sometimes we have to get knocked right on the head. Other times we can get knocked on the head and we still don't know what the lesson is. But I get here online activity. Have you been like being on social media or talking with people on the phone or any of that stuff while you are at your job? Because they don't like that at all. So that could be one thing. Now, if that isn't even true, then that's fine, but that's a possibility. The other thing is your people have been gossiping about you. They've been talking about you and maybe complaining about you, and it's unfair because maybe what they're saying is not true. So, but that's what this card says. And so I think that they're reaching the wrong conclusions. And so the only person that can really change that, of course, is you. But I think you need to align yourself more openly with something that works for your energy, whatever that is. You just haven't found it yet. And once you do, you'll enjoy going to work every day, and they will want you to stay there and be there with you. That's what I'm getting.
I also have I have the impression that exactly what you just said, Aley. He's not passionate, and also, okay, I'm just going to put it out there. Yourself, you don't want to be there. That's what your
Well, she admits she's been stubborn, so yeah, yep.
Well, anyway, you don't want the job because that job doesn't even interest you. You're not passionate about it. You're not
right. It's nothing you're interested in.
It's like an obligation. Is like you're putting yourself in that, and you don't feel well in that. And when this energy goes out, the energy comes back to you in the same way.
Okay. They don't like you speaking your mind. Okay. And unfortunately, when you work for another company, you have to go, you have to go along with what it is that they want you to do, whether you like it or not. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, speaking your mind, you need something, a job where you need to put your own creativity and be able to live that passion that you do have, speaking your mind. You need to do something with that. That's what, if that's so strong on you, it's because that's the direction you should be
Mhm.
pulled towards. Does that make sense? Yeah. So anybody else?
Yeah, I've got a few cards for her. I got, first of all, you need to work on your self acceptance. If you accept yourself, others will accept you. And that you're getting trustworthy guidance from your guides. Maybe you're not noticing it or hearing it, but you should pay attention to your daydreams because that's where your messages are going to come.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But self acceptance is a key thing for you. You need to accept yourself first.
Is it possible to do some meditation would help to disengage that vibration, change the brain waves of your mind and soul, so that you can breathe in the new energy. Put it that way. And that old energy you gotta release that stuff because
Yep.
I mean, um, when you're too much in one energy, you get sort of hated by it. So, you know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta change that brainwave. It's meditation does that. If you do meditation, it changes your brainwave completely. It's like, geez, you're having a depressed moment. Go out in nature, do something you love. All of a sudden, take a breather, and all of a sudden, boom, then you feel better, or whatever. Take a bath or a shower or something. It changes the vibration of your mind because
Mm-hmm.
this thing goes round and round and round and can wreak a havoc, when we
Yep.
let it
Yeah.
play on our
It's hard
emotions.
to work for a corporation though because they have all these
Yeah.
rules.
Yeah, they have the rules. Yeah.
Well, Kathina, they immediately showed me this little imp, like a little. It looks like a cheerleader. It's weird. She's got a little short yellow skirt on. She's got long legs. She's really cute, but she's also got black wings, a black top on, and black hair. And she's like this little imp that goads you just a little bit. Uh, there's nothing wrong. It's not like you have to go to an exorcist or anything like that. That's not what's happening here. But what happens is that when people misunderstand you at the work, when they start kind of assuming things about you, somehow instead of trying to tell them, because you've tried to tell them before and it didn't really work out that well,
Mm-hmm.
then they kind of goad this little being goads you into making more fun of them, you know, letting them think what they want to think. And so I asked my guides and your guides, like, what can you do about this? What is the right thing to do? And it's exactly as Ron and Angela and I think even Aley said that you should be doing a little bit of meditation, but in particular gratitude meditation, where that maybe even they're almost showing me that like you arrive at work and you just stop a second in the doorway and breathe in gratitude and just say, thank the creator for having you there for what's going to happen today, both good and bad. You have to be thankful for everything, good and
Mm-hmm.
bad. And they're saying that will clear things up a bit. They're also letting me know that your skill set is causing you to choose the same jobs, similar jobs, just different companies, and maybe reevaluate your skill set and look how it can be applied in a whole different type of job.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like if you're in IT, maybe see if you can go work in a social media or something a little diagonal from where you're at. So I hope that helps.
Mhm. Okay, thank you, Terry. Yeah. So,
I like what Cat Mouse Meow said.
yeah.
Mhm.
He says, spend time visualizing and meditating on that, the feeling of work that feeds your soul, draw it to
Yeah.
you. That's it. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's it.
Mhm.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, I hope that answers your question. And I'm sending you lots of healing love and light to you. So, in a universal hug.
Really.
Yeah. Uh, because I feel when you get tangled in there, you're snagged like like an animal's caught in a snare, and you're trying to get out of it, but it keeps pulling you in it. So you have to, um, first of all, quiet down your mind. Anyway, what I know about life is that you can't control the freaking thing. Nothing you control. You don't control anything. So the only thing you could be is go with the flow with the universe, and you can't change people. You just can't.
Mm.
They have free will. You have free will. So it doesn't matter, Y- But you have so much creativity that it wants to come out,
Mhm.
and it doesn't work out with these places where you're working.
Right.
It's like you know the old stuff doesn't work anymore. Sorry to say, but the old stuff doesn't work, and I think it's time to change. That's all. It's
Yep.
telling you that it's time to.
Mhm.
Anyway, I hope that resonates with you, and thank you so much for your question. Now we have Jessica Lynn. May I have a message from my spirit team? Thank you. Uh, she says, I agree the inevitable in oh what in a inevitable feeling that it wasn't going at my job. That's it,
Mhm.
because you got to be surrounded by like-minded energy, like-minded souls, and things like that to you know, be able to express yourself. And when you're not at the right place, that's what happens. Thank you. Okay, Jesse, Jessica Lynn. Let's see.
Oh wow.
Don't mind me. I'm talking to myself. I got so much on my mind. My thing. Okay. Who's ready? I think it's.
I am.
Okay.
So, Jessica, I see you going through this transformation. Look at this. I love it. It's like when you put your long hair in the water and you throw your hair back. It's kind of like I'm in bliss. I'm in bliss. I'm going through this transformation, and it's just feels so good. I don't want the feeling to ever go away. The next one is it's telling you to let go of any preconceived notions that you might have or anything that you feel you want, but you keep thinking about it, thinking about it. Think you got to let it go. You got to let it go. And the last card is to pause after you let it go and then allow for it to come in. And that's the hardest part because we would love to control things, but we really can't. So they're saying just take a pause, let go, and enjoy the transformation that's coming for you. Yeah. Thanks, Jessica.
Thank you, Alec. Okay. There you go.
Well, I I asked my guides to go get your guides, and I think I read for you on a different show not too long ago, and I kind of saw your guides doing the same things. I'm like, guys, can you tell me something else? And so they did. And my stage, because I usually see these things on a stage, became like a piano, like that Tom Hanks movie where he's big and he's jumping on the piano.
Mm-hmm.
And I see them trying to lead you to this, what they want you to do with this piano. And what I see them land on one note. And as they land on the note changes color and the color kind of rises up. So basically what there's, it's a vibration, it's a frequency.
Mm-hmm.
And they're asking you to explore in the, like, I think they're saying like the next week, explore your emotions. Let those emotions, like each key is like stepping on an emotion, and let the vibration, the frequency of that emotion rise up and feel it. And then do what comes next. Like if it's to forgive yourself for feeling that, or if it's to forgive yourself, somebody who else who makes you feel that, or to embrace it. Because remember, there's not really anything wrong with these emotions. You do have to feel them because we're here as humans to be human, experience all the things of a human. But they want you to go ahead and explore these different notes, these different frequencies, these different emotions. They're there. They're watching you. They got you. They're like your safety net. Go ahead.
How lovely.
Thank you, Teri. Okay.
Okay. The first card I got was the entrepreneur. They want you to explore your entrepreneurial part of your spirit and to release and surrender any preconceived notions and to go more into your energy work. Look at your vibration, see how to raise it, and to, think about working in the energy field, working on energy with other people.
Mm-hmm.
Keep on working on your energy, raise your vibration, and you're going to get there.
Yeah. Awesome.
They're with you and they're supporting you.
Thank you, Angela. Just what I picked. You wouldn't believe. You guys started reading, but I already picked the deck and everything. Raise your vibration oracle. You guys were talking about them. That's the cards I was pulling while you guys were reading. I had those cards in my hand. It was funny. That's what I'm laughing about. So Jessica, I picked 4 cards from the Raising Your Vibration Oracle card. Those are the cards I have. Okay, by Carol Gray. So, first card says, your mind is the altar to source energy. That's the first one. Can you see?
Mm-hmm.
That's like a third eye right here. So, okay. And it says, the second one I picked, I am grateful for the earth. Okay, that's the second one. The third one, it says, the message is, you are safe here. You are safe. Okay, here. And then the last one is, I am protected by source.
Nice.
Have faith, trust.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's the cards I picked for you. It's like it's like raising your vibe. It's like tuning into your station on the radio. Turn it until you get it exactly. The sounds right and connected right, and that's how you raise your vibrations. I hope that resonated with you. And there was a card that was, I had 2 of them. One I was blocked, so I just noticed there was 2 cards. The world is blessed to have you.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah. How nice.
yeah. So I hope that resonated with you, Jessica. And thank you for your question. So let me see where we're at.
JR, I don't think we came to your question yet, so don't worry.
Yeah. Your question is next, I think. Yes, it is. We didn't miss you, JR. We have JR, we have Dan Artist, Amanda Carroll, Tarot with Sophie, Tarot Ask Backwards, and Viviani. I think we did Viviani. Tina, We have some, geez, all this Cozumel, Liz, and that's it. Okay. Questions are closed for tonight. That'll be the last one. Oh, okay. We have Cat Mama Meow. She's just posted. That'll be the last one for tonight. Okay. Questions are closed. I don't want to be here all night. Thank you for sharing your time. So we have JR. He says, what does my grandmother who passed think of my love interest, Lisa? You know what? Geez, I'm going to say something. Your grandma was asking the same thing about you. What do you think about your love interest, Lisa? She's almost asking the same thing. It's like,
Yeah.
like wondering, you know. She's laughing about that. Yeah. Like, maybe your grandmother would say, if she was here, she'd probably tell you, what do you think about it? What are you asking me?
Doesn't matter what I think. What do you think?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know if
That's
that resonated with you, but it sounded like that. So.
I'm all set, Ron.
Okay, just give me a second. There we go.
This first card I got is, she thinks she's divine. Wow, that's pretty cool. You know, there people like the divine Miss M. You know, so it's totally good juju here going. And then she says, I look down on you guys all the time, unless there's private moments, and then I shut my eyes. But what I see, I love. And so stay.
She says, I think she doesn't want to answer the question. You see what I mean?
Yeah, it's kind of personal, isn't it? But look at the last card. The last card is alchemy. And alchemy is taking something and transmuting it, making it better, making it. A lot of alchemists take lead and turn it into gold. I mean, that's what the magic is. And so I believe she wants to say, I believe in the magic. You should believe in the magic too. And up here, I'm in the all-knowing state. And I know everything. So thank you for asking. There you go.
And there's another thing also, the message of that from your grandma says everybody has free will. So,
yeah, it's true.
You know what I mean? That's one thing is very strong that comes from her. Everybody has free will. So if you wasn't,
Okay, the first thing I got was, you're not listening. She's been trying to talk to you all the time. You're just not really listening. She says, but you already know the answer. The answer is here. And that she's a beautiful flower. Treat her that way.
Well,
that's because your grandmother is surrounded by pure unconditional love on the other side, and they don't see the things that you see, the same way you see it here. You know, there's a reason behind every little detail or things that you go through life, and everybody has free will. So I don't think she wants to get in, she's just saying to you, connect your heart and it'll give you the answer. You don't need me to answer that.
Yep.
So you really don't need us to answer that. And in fact, my guides often will refuse to answer such a question. They'll say, that's human business. You do what you want. But this time they didn't. They brought in Dolores right away. And what I saw her doing, and I won't take time to describe her, I'm just going to trust this was Dolores. She has a wand, or it actually could be a wooden kitchen spoon too. I'm not quite certain. And she's stirring And I'm like, what are you doing, Dolores? And she says, I'm making magic. So it's all about this magic, the alchemy that Aley got too. She said, this is magic. And as I see her use the wand to create magic, I also noticed that the magic is like leaving a spring. She's also making a nest. It's making a little nest. So I think that this could be an extremely good relationship because she's telling you that it's magic. She's showing you magic. And she's showing you this nest that she sees that you could create. So there you go.
Thank you. Thank you, Teri. So I think everybody went, right? You did too. Yeah. Well, I didn't have any cards. I just said what she said. That was it. Because, anyway, I hope that resonated with you, JR, and sending you lots of healing, love, and light to you. And what's up? Okay, let me see where we're at. Let me find myself. Okay. Dan Artist, I think, is next. Yeah. It says, my question, can you please look into what good news is coming from my son Luke this fall into winter, specifically for his musical life, which includes getting into a doctoral.
That's wonderful. Yeah.
Let me see where I'm at. Okay. I'm gonna hide the question because it's pretty long. If I can find it. There it is. Okay.
I'm all set, Ron.
Okay, I got what you.
Okay.
There you go.
First card I got was his legacy, his DNA, his ancestral inheritance and karma. And so I'm feeling as though it's in his DNA to continue doing what it is that he's going to do. And so I think the universe is certainly going to be kind to him if this is what he wants, because it's part of his reason for coming here. The next one I have is his legacy. He's going to branch out, and his legacy will be very huge. I wouldn't be surprised if people know who he is throughout his lifetime. So whatever that is that he is going to be very important. So, whether he is going to be a professor of music or whatever, I think he has that ability to branch out and to stay grounded in his legacy. The last one I have is a safe, like where you keep money. And they want you to know that there's hidden valuable information in here. And I think that could be the answer to your question, which is he'll probably get accepted to this particular, or one of the particular places that he signs up to do. But they're saying, his secrets are safe and he's ready to go. So I say it's an excellent, and I wish him well. It's wonderful. Teaching, no question. Yep. Good.
So, anybody else ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, I'm going to put you in the hot seat.
In the hot seat here.
Yeah, in the hot seat, yeah.
Dan, artist, painter. Technically I can't read Luke without his permission. So what I can do though is just read your spirit. What are you going to feel like in the fall and in the winter in regards to what happens to Luke? And I immediately, right away, saw you up in the mountains, almost like you're in like the Sound of Music or something. You're up there hiking, you're on the top of the mountain, and you got your arms straight up, like rejoicing, so happy. So I, based on that, you're going, based on the fact that you're going to be so happy that he is going to get into his program. And it's not lost upon me that the setting that they're showing me is the sound of music.
That's a great one.
And so since I had such a closer contact, I thought, well, ask my guides, will you show me Luke just a little bit? And they showed me on the other side of winter, going down into the spring, they showed me Luke as these golden wings flying. So I think he was going to get it. I think he was.
That's awesome.
Yeah. He says that's interesting that you saw the sound of music.
Yeah.
Also, Dan is his number one supporter, so it's normal that,
That's awesome.
if you see him doing this, that means it's a success,
Definitely.
But your son is so creative, so he has it all. I mean, he knows exactly what he's doing. He knows, okay, and I think there's several opportunities that are just going to open up. Just when the time is right. You can't force time, and you just have to breathe into and go with the flow. It's coming. It takes a little bit of patience. We want everything to happen right away. So that's the problem with it.
Yeah, and I got that you're the one feeling unsatisfied here. But Luke is in transformation. There's something changing in him, and he needs to go through that transformation to be what he's going to be. And you're the one feeling powerless here, and you are powerless. It's his path, not yours. So you need to let him follow his path and go through his transformation, whatever that turns out to be. But he's going to go through it, whether you want it to or not. He's still going to go through the transformation.
But the love from him and the support is amazing. Like it's like, wow.
Just support him. That's all you need to do.
Yeah.
That's a great reading, Angela.
Yeah. It is.
Thank
so
you.
I hope that resonated with you, Dan, because there's opportunities coming down the line. It's just Jesus timing, and there's it's not just your son, but the whole world is going through transformation. The whole world is on a reset button. The whole world is coming into new energy, and that shakes the boots of the old energy. Shakes the boots right out. That's what's happening. It's not just your son. It's everyone in the universe is going through it. It's like being shaken up. It's like a friggin' earthquake, And whoa, what is it? But you have to get used to this new energy. And, when we're not used to going with the flow, you have to get used to that. I don't say it's easy, but it can be done. It's just like you have to take time to breathe. That's the problem. So, okay, he says something about competing. Also, says that it's tough vocation with a lot of people competing. But you know what? The son is not competing with himself. He is who he is, and there's nothing wrong with that. See what I mean? Like, it's his time to express. It's his time to go out and shine. The gift is there, and he needs to share it. He needs to share that with everybody, and everything's gonna work out. Okay, is it that we get over anxious about that? But your son is on the right path. So I'm not worried about it. I hope that resonated with you, and thank you so much. I want to say hi to Chrissy. She's in the house. Chrissy KIGARU. Hugs to everybody. And we have also Marilla, who's in the house.
I'm Marilla. Yeah.
So he said, Dan Harris says yes. There you go. So I hope that answered your question. And now we have Amanda. Amanda. More messages from Spirit always welcome, please. Yeah.
So Amanda is one of those people that has come to one of my shows in person. I got to read her in person.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's awesome.
Oh, you're not the other one. I got read by Teri a long time ago. It was last year, I think. I forget what she read. She must have picked it up in the newsstand. No, I'm kidding. Okay, Amanda. More messages from Spirit always welcome, please. Thank you.
Okay. So,
Just give me a second.
okay.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. I got. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's all right. I got the freedom card first, Amanda. So you have the freedom to do anything you really want to do. It's just finding the right thing for yourself. And so, trust that you will be able to do that. And for instance, I got the pause again, and it's not the kind that are on dogs and cats. It's the kind that say wait and pause. So they're wanting you to go in, I think, and to spend a little bit of time thinking about what it is you want and then trying to manifest it. And they definitely want you to ask them for guidance. They said, we're up here sitting and waiting, but you have to ask us, and we'll be glad to tell you what we think. But ultimately, yes, you are the one that chooses. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Anybody else? Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, I got listen to your daydreams. They're sending you messages in your daydreams. You need to pay attention to them. Also, that there's nothing to worry about. You're on your path. It's working out in its time. You just have to give it that. And then let your past go. Your past is done. You've gone through what you've had to go through, and you've learned your lessons. Just let it go and go forward. And remember to pay attention to those daydreams because you're going to get messages there.
Excellent.
Okay.
It's really interesting because I have a message very similar where they're showing me her walking, like a walking meditation kind of, but she's out there in nature. And they're really showing me that she connects easily with nature and nature spirits. That I just see her walking, meditating, healing. And then I noticed that they also, and I saw you a couple different ways, and they chased me. They chased me down a little bit. They wanted to pour this pink liquid, which in general, when I've seen this kind of thing, it's about some sort of healing. But they are not telling me what this healing is. So you have to agree to the healing before they will go ahead and do it. So if you would just say yes in the chat, if that you agree to allow them to provide this. So bring it on. Okay, good. Okay, dear spirit guides, angels, just go ahead and pour the pink liquid on. Okay, so they have poured it. I see it kind of go into your spiritual body. And I get the feeling, so if they're not saying it outright, but what I get the feeling is this is motivation. This is to motivate and help you on your path. Thank you, Amanda.
Okay, thank you, Teri. So I picked some cards from the Amanda. Pick some cards from the angel guide. the angel got. It's funny that Teri was pulling healing, talking about healing, and I got a card exactly again. So you asked for messages from spirit, okay, or more messages from spirit. The first thing that came out was the word yes. Look at how colorful this angel is with wings and everything. Okay, so yes, you want more messages? You got them. Uh, the healing card I got is the healing energy. So it's time to permit the divine, the energy, to heal, but you have to let go. You have to give permission to let go of things that you may be still hanging on. In you know, even if you're not conscious of it, you're still hanging on to some stuff, but you have to become aware of it. It's just that you have to, I was going to say, breathe it in. Like, breathe it in, let it, allow it, things like that. Okay. So that's what I got here, healing energy. The other card I got is take a step back. Like, take a step back and breathe it in. That's, I just said that. Breathe in, take a step back and allow that energy to heal you. Okay. Because I don't know, you went through some rough times. It could be you went through a period of a really rough time, and you're starting to evolve or coming out of your shell. I don't know if that resonated with you, but this is what I'm picking up. And it's all about composure. Excuse me. You see, this person is. It's like a meditation. That's a yoga position right there. Allowing. That's what I was saying. Allowing that energy to help you, and it has to be all about unconditional love. Also, so I hope that resonated with you. So, and she did say, I really love change and see it coming. Need a real step back into the future. Yes. So we have to get used to this new energy. It doesn't have. I have another card. Sorry, I just because I had no room. Ask and you shall receive. That's the last card I pulled. So ask and you shall receive. Because we're not used to this new energy, and sometimes we try to.
Oh, that's cute.
I don't know I don't know how to put it. Like put it in a box. It doesn't go in the box. It's not even. It's not even. It's new, so it doesn't have like border lines or anything. It just wow. How do I get used to this stuff? But the only way is to allow through the heart, your heart space, and it will. I don't know. It'll do what it has to do. So put it that way. So I hope that resonated with you. It says fabulous. You just said fabulous. There you go. Okay. Oh, Footprint Tarot says Cameo hopped on my desk when she heard Ron's voice. There you go.
My cat did too.
And your cat did too at the same time. That was so
Yes.
funny.
Wow.
Yeah.
Unconditional love. Is that when they hopped on?
Yep.
It said unconditional love? Because they're part of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I hope that resonated with you. Thank you so much for your question. We have Tarot with Sophie. I'm thinking a lot about getting back into it, but so much going on, I really can't commit.
Understand.
Yeah. But
We're waiting for you whenever you get back here, Sophie.
Yep.
We're still here.
You'll always have a place for like-minded
Yep.
people because
Mhm.
you're part of our soul family.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's not the time.
Right.
Time doesn't matter because the soul family will always evolve, and
Yep.
you're part of it. So I hope that resonated with you.
Mhm.
Anybody else has something on that?
No.
She just wants just a message to someone.
Yeah. I just feel a lot of love for you, Sophie. Just I'm really feeling the same thing that Ron and Aley have kind of said that whenever you're ready,
Yeah.
they're ready for you. But they are showing me something that I think you're gonna have to they're showing me amethyst, the gem amethyst. So maybe Google what the spiritual meaning of amethyst is, because I just see them kind of cradling you in amethyst. So
And I get following your bliss. Look at that. Just gorgeous. It says here, my soul sings with joy. So
There you
that's
go.
what happens when you're here with us, Sophie, whether you're in the chat or on the screen. We love you very much.
Mhm.
And when the time is right, put your plans in motion. They're waiting for you. Your plans are there, and they're
Yep.
just waiting for you to be ready.
You'll always have a place with
Hi,
like-minded
Patty.
people. You'll always have a place. You'll always because your place
Mhm.
is always set. Like you belong in that soul family thing. You can't get away. Put it that way. You can't just walk away.
Hmm.
When the time comes, also. But you do have. I think she's at. You know what I mean? Like when you're at the end of a cycle, you're going through an end of a cycle. It's going to go like at the end of it, and the new one will start. That's when you go. Whew, you'll know that it's time to come. You know. So I think you have to go through it.
Yeah.
I just
What I'm talking about, I think it's about your thing is about family issues or something like that. You
Mhm.
have to go through it. So. She
I just
says,
quickly
yeah, she did say she wants to know.
I just quickly Googled amethyst as spiritual healing, calmness, and wisdom.
There's one
Oh,
there.
Aley.
Isn't that
Oh,
gorgeous? Yeah.
wow.
I wouldn't want to sit on that one.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, Sophie. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah, that. You see, I just said something about that. So
Mhm.
I think it's about
Yeah.
family. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Much
it's
love
a
to you,
cycle.
dear.
It's a cycle that's ending, but
Mhm.
I mean, it's also. I'm gonna say it's also about I feel the freedom after that. It's like a freedom, and also it will be. Hmm, I don't know how to put this. Uh, Lifted by energies once you go through that cycle.
Mhm.
There's uh, lifted. I'm talking about your gifts. I'm talking about your heart opened up and your third eye. The whole thing. It's like it'd be like a coincidence that the cycle is finished and the other one just because I think you're going to understand something about about life itself while
Mhm.
going through that. So, he says it's been going on. My mom is very at peace with it. I will be uplifted. Well, that's it.
I think she
Yeah.
means uplifted.
Yeah.
Uplifted. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. So,
Mhm.
thank you for your question. And I'm sending you lots of healing love and light.
Mhm.
Uh, we've all been through something like that. Especially when my mom passed in 2000. But I'm very grateful that I was there holding her hand when she took her last breath, because she sent me a message once she took her last breath. And I felt joy, excitement, and wow, it's like a party. The person was dying in her bed in the hospital, but I couldn't talk what I felt because the other people that knew her, I couldn't say those things to them because they wouldn't understand what I understood. So I got the message because my mother sent me a message like that, and she said, "I know you're going to understand." So that's why I got the message. I was grateful for that, those moments. Anyway. Now she's always around me. She is right now. So she's always around me when I do these YouTube shows and reading. Everybody's excited there seeing me and doing this stuff. I got supporters on their side you wouldn't believe. Like, I mean, they're really, there's a lot of them. So yeah. Anyway, I hope that answered your question. Thank you. Many blessings to you. Let me see. Okay. Teri asked Marcus, "Hi, may I get a message from a guide?" I'll tell you who I have. I have Tina Apnex, Cozumel Lisa, and I have Cat Mama Meow, and Divine Empathic Thoreau, and Caroline will be the last ones for tonight. So, thank you. Thank you all for being here. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to these awesome ladies. They have channels, so if you could put their link in the chat so that people can go subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when they're on. So
All right.
okay.
I'm all set. Yep.
Wait a second. It's because I was getting something about him. I think something about something he needs to change. Something about his energy. Something that has to be changed. I'm not just saying that because I just feel like. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So I got Woven Spirit Oracle here, and I'm getting some beautiful messages for you. I get honesty. You are open and honest with others, and this is so important for you. And your potential is, look at the beauty of this potential. Oh my goodness. All the pink and all the blue. It's just exploding in color. So you have the potential to grow into whatever you want. And the guides and spirits are saying you're doing a beautiful job at what you're doing. And finally, they say you have the strength to have the channel you have and what you're doing with it. And they want you to feel like the sunflower is the beautiful color from Ukraine. And look what they're doing. So I have a new shirt that says, "Be brave like Ukraine." So there you go. There's your strength. Thank you.
I'm getting a similar message, but very simple. Very simple message they're showing me is that, like, within the next week, you're going to find that you're going to be facing some kind of like big emotion, something large. And they keep telling me, flip it around, flip it around. So whatever happens, flip it around and try to take a look at it from another direction. Try to get a different perspective on it. And you're going to learn quite a lot about yourself. So flip it around. Whatever that means for you, flip it around.
Thank you, Teri. So I'm going to put.
Okay, I got be an open book. Learn as you go. Keep learning. don't think you've already mastered everything. Just keep learning as you go. Pay attention to your tools. Your tools are going to help you. You need to remember all of them as you're going. And then finally, you've got a lucky break coming.
Mm.
Your eyes open for that.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming your way.
Awesome.
Angela, I didn't say it, but before I heard the flip it around, they showed me a 4-leaf clover as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So, like I said, okay. Where am I? I gotta put myself in. Thank you. Like I said, there change your perspective in a different direction. You need to change the energy because, okay, I don't mean to say that. It's like the energy is. It's like, geez. I hope I use the right word. You know, when you're on the same thing, it's the end. It's stale, like I taste a little stale. Like it's been used so many times that it wears out or something. You need something new. Bring something new to your environment. Somehow, okay, and you do have the creativity to do that. You do have the gift to do that. It's just that I pick cards from the Keepers of Light. Okay, those cards here, Keepers of Light by Oracle cards. That's by Carl Gray, by the way. Also, and the first card it's about manifesting, magic, manifesting your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. That's the first card. Okay. I think that Isis, I think that I said that right. I'm not sure, but Isis. That's the first card I got. The second card I got, Lady Ortia, Divine Order. That's the second card I got. Okay. And it says, do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. And then the last one I got, as you can see, this person's holding something right in it. Okay, like it says faith, humanity, and well, I don't know how to. Sometimes I have problems with saying some words with that. Benevolence, and it says humanity. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. So I hope that resonates with you. I don't know if I don't know if that person's still here. Taro, ask backwards. But I hope that resonates with you. Sometimes I have problems saying the word correctly. But, excuse me for that. It's normal. I'm French.
Pepe Le Pew.
Pepe Le Pew is still here. So, thank you for your question, by the way. Yeah, Taro asked backwards. I hope that resonates. Now we have Tina. Hi, will I be offered a permanent position January or February 2024? Hey, look at that beautiful picture. You see that little dog at the end there?
Mm-hmm. Cutie.
Cute. So,
Mm-hmm.
I got a yes from my pendulum.
okay.
Oops. I just dropped a whole bunch of cards.
That's what happens. It happens so often. Yeah. It does. Thank you for tarot, Christy. Thank you. Spend some time. Say hi to your hubby. See, would she say something about January
Right.
or February?
January or February. Yeah, I got a definite yes from my pendulum, but I wanted to pull a couple of cards here. First, I get that there are risks involved, but trust your fate. It's a roll of the dice. Trust your fate. There's magic working in your favor. You've got magic coming. And finally, safe. You're going to be okay. It's going to work out. So I would say a definite yes here.
I'll go next if I could.
I think Linda Bishop said, Pepe Le Pew sure had confidence, didn't he? He did.
He did.
He did. Yeah. Okay. Oh, there we are.
Well, I consulted my pendulum too, and asked it, "Are you going to be offered that permanent position?" And they said yes. And then I said, "Will the offer be in January or?" Then I asked February, but my pendulum indicated January.
Okay. Good.
That all works out.
Yep.
Well, they have to do the adjustments first, so they're readjusting everything, whatever domain you're in. So, Aley?
Yeah, I got a fork in the road, but I'm seeing tough decisions. I don't know. Maybe they don't know which position to even give you. So it's their tough decision, not yours. You have the power to manipulate any emotions you want, but they want you to let it go. They don't want you to hold on to it. Just know that it's coming. The last one it's a woman that's going to be offering you the job. So.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Thank you. Okay, you asked if you're getting a job in January or February. The first card I pulled, I did yes. The Ace of Swords. You can't get it better than that.
Yeah.
There you go. So Divine's involved also, and you asked something about a permanent. I think it's permanent position. Yeah, the answer is yes, and it will be. I got the King of Wands.
Oh.
Ace of Swords and King of Wands. That is, yes, permanently position. It can't be. I mean, the King is very high up there, so it's not a lower. So there you go, Tina.
Thanks.
When I hear your name, Tina, I'm thinking about Tina Turner.
Now I'm going to dance. Okay.
Yeah. You are simply the best. That's the song.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Better than all the rest. You got this. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, let me see. We have moving on to. May I have a message about what direction to take with my son? Thanks and blessing.
By the way, Ron, you have her click twice, just so you know.
Yeah, okay. I saw that.
Message.
So I'm going to unclick her once and keep that one. So there we go.
Okay.
We have her. We have Cat Meow, Cat Mama Meow. We have Divine and Pat Thoreau and Caroline. That'd be it for tonight. So 2 more after that. Whew. No, the questions are close to the end. We're done for today. Sorry about that. With my son. All I can say is continue to support. It's funny. I mean, continue to support. It's not easy for you. It really isn't.
All right.
It's really
So
difficult. Go ahead.
I have mine, Ron.
Okay, go ahead.
The first one I get is the horse. And the horse is a freedom-loving animal. And sometimes they can be unruly. They're very determined. But it seems like your son is maybe those things. They're freedom-loving and determined. I'm looking at timing. Timing, tick-tock, the clock is going, and there might be some, when the time is right, everything's going to work itself out okay, I think. But it may be slow in coming. It will take a little bit of time.
Yeah. Because he's on his own path, and he might not resonate. Might not. When your parents, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
There's conflict.
There is.
That way, but we all mean well for our children. Are you ready, Teri?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. So, Liz, I right away heard he's on his path and you are on your path. So really backing up what Ron just said, we each have our own paths, our own choices. So what I'm seeing is that, continue to just offer him love and support. They're really strong about this. They're saying, let him experience the consequences of his own actions. That you need to be loving enough to allow him to experience his own actions, the natural consequences of it. Because he will learn from that. He will become a much better person. And the fact they're showing me that it's like planting a seed, and they're showing me it's like corn, and they're like, I'm watching you like this corn seed. It seems really hard to you to allow him to experience his own consequences, but then I see him way up, just really. That's it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. It's going to be in his time and not yours.
You got the clock too.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then I got the moon in reverse. Things are going to be revealed to him and you. It's going to be a learning process, but things are going to be coming to light, so to speak. Don't expect it too soon. Remember, it's on his time, not yours.
Wow.
And that's what I got.
Yeah.
Because she does say something about his current behavior causing a severe financial distress and safety for my ability to get medical help.
Sorry to hear that. That's where the boundaries have to come in. Yeah.
Right.
But explaining those things that he's on his path and you are on yours is that we come down here with contracts. We sign contracts before we come here. And it's hard to understand because this needs to be unconditional love practice. It's unconditional love. It has, like I'm saying, unconditional love. It doesn't have a conditioned love. It's unconditional love. Because your son is almost like saying, well, I'm here and I need that experience to get this place to know or experience this thing. There's nothing you can do to change or reroute that thing about he needs to experience it. That is hard for a parent to understand that. You don't want your son or your children to suffer. I've been through that stuff, and there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, your hands are really completely. You cannot control the outcome of another person's life. Sorry, but that's the way it is. It's a law of the universe. I don't know what it is, but it's because we each have our contracts. Like if my mom used to say, "Well, don't do this, do that," because blah 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 blah. Jeez, I wouldn't listen till I got the lesson. When I got the lesson, oh, I guess you're right, Mom. Yeah, you were right, all right. But I had to learn. But we're all like that. I think we're all like that somehow. So I hope that resonates with you. And I'm sending you also healing love and light to you and support because it's not easy to go through what you're going through. That's all I have for you. It's not easy to go through that, especially with our own children. It's not easy. I understand. It's like your heart is breaking over and over again. You're trying so much because you love them. That's why.
Mhm.
But they don't understand. Yeah, I know. So, cat mama meow. Shoot. Most brilliant outcome. Many thanks. We'll listen on my next break to see if you answer me. What's that all about?
She wants the most benevolent outcome for whatever it is she's thinking about.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Have you been well fed today? Well, okay.
All right, I guess I'm ready.
Mhm.
It's funny, I've been getting this card all night, which is the freedom card. Whoops.
Yeah.
Freedom card. So you are free to choose what it is that you want, and whatever that most benevolent outcome is going to be something that you're going to be able to decide, not anybody else. But it depends on what your perspective is on that particular thing that you're thinking about. So it's going to be important for you to take a look at things from different perspectives and then take a pause. That's another one that keeps coming up. Take a pause, go within, and your answer will be there. There you go.
Thank you, Adam. Anybody else ready? Okay. I think.
Yeah, I asked my pendulum and it said yes, you will get that most benevolent outcome. I got the crown, which is overcoming obstacles.
Mm-hmm.
And then the feather is abundance. Following that up, and financial growth with the tree. So whatever it is you're doing, it's going to end up with a pretty nice outcome. It looks like you've got a lot of abundance coming. And yes, it is going to be the most benevolent outcome.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you, Angela.
Well, I got a very, very short message.
Yeah.
I heard choose and then flow. Just flow with it. Choose, flow. And here's how they showed me the flow in case this matters to you. It was a cat. It was a ginger colored cat with a very long tail. You know how when you pet a cat and then you get to the tail and it kind of flows through your finger, and that was it. Like fingers flowing through the tail of the cat. So
Awesome.
just in case it's about
From
a ginger
start
cat.
to finish. That's
Yeah.
right.
Okay, take it. Don't mind me, I'm shuffling. I'm still shuffling cards. Okay. I guess that's it. Thank you. I have two cards that I picked from the Soul's Journey. Those are lesson cards. So, Cat Mama Meow. The first one I got was balance. Okay, balance. And it says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world and I do so without judgment. This is the second time I pulled this card tonight.
Mhm.
The last card I pulled, another card I pulled, it says, "Peace. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy." So there's your message.
Mhm.
I hope that resonates with you. Cat mama meow.
I absolutely love her meowdy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
me too.
Mhm.
I wanted to ask her how, because I remember her reading for her once, and she was talking about a cat that
Mhm.
uh, that was lost or didn't come
I
back.
came back, I think, Ron.
She
It
came
came
back.
back. Yeah, I think so.
So okay, let me see. Thank you so much for your question. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your
Mhm.
support. So we have a divine empathic tarot. Welcome. Good evening, Ron and ladies. Can I get a confirmation on my love life and what you see?
Okay. Hmm. Okay, Ron.
Okay, I'll put you in a hot seat. Give me a second. There you go.
I'm seeing that you have really good communication with this person. And I don't know if you've been talking with them on the telephone, but your conversations are really important for your relationship. And this person is very happy about those conversations. Um, you might have to put away a few differences because everybody has them. And there might, as long as they're not something that would spoil the relationship, I don't think they're bad. It's just that there are no perfect people in the world. And so that may occur. But look what I get. I get magic. This is really a magical relationship. So it could be the one. I don't know. There you go.
Mhm. It's funny. I see more than one for some reason.
Okay. Well,
I don't
So
know why I said that, but I just
that's all right.
I just
What you saw.
felt it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So let me see. Okay. Thank you, Aley. I'll put there we
so
go.
divine empathic tarot. Um, as I kind of concentrated on your energy, they showed me a strawberry cherry jam. And they showed the jam really up close, kind of in a white bowl that has a little edge so that it can kind of be poured. And I see you like putting your finger in it, licking it. Very sensual. Very, very, yeah.
Magic,
Like
magic.
you got a little magic there. Um,
Yeah.
and so what I'm getting from this is that you should go ahead and really show your sensual side in this relationship. Go ahead and express it. If you don't have a relationship right now, go ahead and kind of hang out in that sensual side and just enjoy your life. I could just I don't know. They're really showing me a lot of sensual. Just I don't know. You got it going on. Okay, go with that.
Be careful. We don't want to reveal too much on this
Right.
PG
Yeah.
rated show.
There's
Okay, I
things
can
that
get
they
out the
will.
hot seat now.
Yeah. There's things that they won't reveal.
Okay, the first card I got was Trust Fate.
Mm-hmm.
Trust fate for what happens. You get our hidden feelings. If you're having, you don't need to keep your feelings to yourself. Let them be known. And then I've got the Wi-Fi card. So you want to watch your social media and watch the kind of face that you're presenting out there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be a help. That's what I got.
Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That was about her love life. I saw different ones, but maybe because you said social media, I think that maybe that's why I said that. So thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I have cards that I picked. Let's see, where am I? From oh, the One World Tarot. That's from Linda Rodriguez and Stina Rose, which is a Canadian, by the way. Stina Rose is a Canadian. They both created this deck. First card I got, man, let me hide this. You want a confirmation? That's a confirmation. 10 of Pentacles.
Mm-hmm.
That's about happy life, happy family, abundance. The whole kit, the whole deal is right there. Okay. Uh, I got the Queen of Pentacles. I got 3 Pentacles cards, one after another. I got the Queen of Pentacles after that. So, it looks really, really good. Okay. And I got the Ace of Pentacles, which is, divine,
Mm-hmm.
divine intervention.
Mm-hmm.
Either I was going to talk about soulmate or related, soul related connections. Okay, about your life life. Um, then I got the Sun card. So you can't get any clearer than that. But I okay, I'm going to say something. I know that you know what you want and you know what you don't want. Okay, it's clear to me that you know these things. So you don't waste any time on as soon as something pops up, you go, okay, that doesn't serve me. Um, I was going to say something. You're a very woken up female energy. Really woke up, like because of your experience through life, because of what you've been through. I think you're there. So I hope that resonates with you. So put it that way. I wouldn't want pussyfooty around you because I think you know what you're doing. So you know exactly what you want and what you don't want. So I hope that resonates with you. Thank you so much for your question. Anyway, it's very clear in my head that she knows what you want. Very clear. I hope she's still here. I don't know. The last one we have for tonight is Caroline. Can I get a message from my mom, Denise? She is quite willing to speak. Just want to know what's up. I believe she's talking about her mom that's on the other side.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. I just want to say hi to Maxime Ledouchard. Hello, welcome.
Yep.
We're just finishing up for tonight.
Okay, Ron, I'm all set.
What she says, thanks for the reading. I know who you are talking about. He needs to step up. There you go. You know what I mean? you don't, I don't know. I just want to say when you're at that stage where, you don't play around with these energies. You just don't, And thank you so much for your super sticker. Thank you so much. Okay, where are we at now? I gotta find myself. Caroline. Okay. Somebody said they were ready.
I am. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put you in. I gotta click all over the place to do that. So, there you go.
All right, Carolyn, first thing I get is that angel energy healing is on your way. Mom wants you to know that you always have this around you and available to you, and it makes her so happy. I believe she's also one of your angels. So, it's always nice to have that on your side. She wants you to look for anything that's synchronistic. The synchronicities are around you. She says there's a reason for that. When you see things that are unrelated and they come together to give you a message, trust the message, and even see all the numbers, see a 111 or a 222 or whatever. Those definitely are messages from Mom as well. And she says, whatever it is you want to manifest, go for it. She says, this is a beautiful time. We just stepped out this evening. We just stepped out of the 8-8 divine energies, but that doesn't mean you still can't manifest. And coming up on the 16th is the new moon, and you can write down what you'd like to manifest before the full moon, which comes up at the end of the month. So do it, she says. Do it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Anybody else is ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, I got that. She wants you to maintain your balance. That you are the lightning rod. You'll find that you'll dig out the truth of things because you are that lightning rod, and she is with you constantly.
Mm-hmm.
She's always watching over you.
Okay, thank you.
So I got something.
Okay, I'm gonna put you in. There you go.
I got something a little bit different, Caroline. Now your mother is always with you. They're always with you, but she's showing me something that my mother has shown me before, where that from time to time they go off and do things. They go off and do like healing journeys, or they take time to heal. And it seems like she's doing something like that. It doesn't mean her spirit is away from you at all. It's not. But she said something very unusual. Basically, what she's trying to tell you is she still loves you. Even if she's silent and not talking to you or not so immediate, she still loves you. And this is what she said to tell me she still loves you deeply. She said, your bowl is full. Your bowl is full. That's it. Your bowl is full.
Thank you. So I picked cards. Okay, Caroline. Yeah, Caroline. I picked cards from the. Actually, if I can find them, I gotta find myself. Okay. Talking to heaven. Okay, so that's the cards I use. First, she says, "I see all your thoughts." You can't make this stuff up too much. Eh? Okay. I see all your thoughts. Just the second card I pulled, I am with the rest of the family. Okay. I am with the rest of the family. Let me show you. The third card I picked, we have been together in dreams.
Awesome.
Yeah. Look at the I think they're lilacs. Lilac. Yeah. I think so.
Lavender.
Lavender. That's
Yeah.
the word I was saying. Lavender. They're growing, okay, which has a beautiful smell. She says is it my son? I can hear. Yes, thanks, Ron. Yes. Also, he says, I watch over you every day, and look at the heart made out of the clouds there. Okay, those are messages coming through for you. And the last card I picked, it says, "We are so connected
Mhm.
and always will be." I think.
Mhm.
There you go. I hope that resonates. She says, yeah, lilacs. Well, they weren't lilacs. They were lavender.
Lavender. Yeah.
Lavender. Okay. If I can show you again there. You can see. Yeah. This is the card lavender. If you can,
Mhm.
I think you can see it better when I. There you go. Okay. That's lavender that's growing in the fields down there. Lilacs are higher. But I was searching for the word. I was trying to.
Mhm.
But Aley caught on. She said lavender. Yeah, yeah. So anyway, I hope that resonated. And she asked something also. She said something about that. If it was her son, I believe. Oh, he says something about you are right on and making me cry. Well, that's what unconditional love does, anyway. So it's powerful. It does that. It touches your soul, and
Mhm.
when you vibrate, that's what happens. I think she said something else. I'm trying to something about. Oh, gosh, I lost it. I think she asked if it was her son that was.
Yes, you said it was. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So, well, thank you so much for your question. I hope that resonates. I'm sending you a big hug from a universal hug. I
Mhm.
hope it resonates. And we never lose that connection with our loved ones. Never, 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 never. We think we do, but physically, yes, but not uh, soul wise or spiritual or spirit. Because we're living in illusions, a lot of illusions on earth because we think ah, death doesn't exist. Uh, death doesn't exist on the outside. It does for us here, but it's physical. But you're part of, you know, you. We are light beings before we come here. We come here, so we come with soul and spirit. That part never dies, and it's all that love, that unconditional love, is always, always um, with us. Oh, yeah, that's what she said. So much love. My son died too. There you go. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what I'm talking about. So, I hope everybody had a good time tonight, and thank
Mhm.
you for sharing your time, your thumbs up, and don't forget to check these awesome ladies' uh, channels. Go subscribe and hit the bell. So, anything coming up for you, Teri, this week, or anything?
Um, I I believe that I have on Monday. I have a show with Jean and Joan, Wisdom Seeker Joan, and Sun Psychic Jean on Monday
Mhm.
at 1:30.
Okay. Uh, if you're subscribed, you'll get the notice, and then you'll be able to
Mhm.
join them on the live. Angela, you got anything coming up?
Yes, I'm going to be on with Gerald and Deb H on Terra Stash. We have Woo Witchery and the Coffee Chat, and another show along with that. It's caffeinated and unfiltered readings.
Okay.
That's what we'll be doing. And I'm now taking personal readings on my channel. You can contact me on Cartomancy Mesquite at gmail.com.
Excellent.
Excellent. And Aley.
Yeah.
Aley is all over the place. Aley, every day.
I
Aley
got so
talking.
many I can't remember, but tomorrow I'll be on with Jean and Val K from
Okay.
Butterfly Kisses. But not Butterfly. what am I saying? Dragonfly crystals. And I actually am taking memberships now, and I have a membership video that's going on in the morning. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Thank you.
Okay. And I'll be on when I'm on next Saturday. I do once a week, but sometimes I'm invited. But I do have membership classes, so I'm still practicing with other people, so on Zoom and everything. So, yeah, do it twice
Thank
a
you,
week.
Ron.
I got
Thank you
twice
thank you for bringing me on. I only let Ron know I could come on very early this afternoon. So thank you for fitting me
You're
in.
welcome. You're welcome. So good night, everybody. Take care, and always share love and kindness, because
That's right.
that helps you when
Bye,
it raises your
everybody.
vibration.
Have a good sleep,
Bye.
everybody. Bye
Yep.
bye.
Bye, everybody. Take care.